Today I'm going to talk about, out of all the different programs that you have seen, today I'm going to talk about self-care and re-energizing. What it means is, basically you can call it a way to relax, a way to peace, or a way to get out of problem in your mind. Now, this is very important in this day and age because a lot of people go through stress, depression, anxiety, and stress is not just caused to the older people, or it's not just caused and suffered by youths. It's suffered by children, by youths, by elders, by old people, by everyone in the society. Same as depression, same as anxiety. A young child could be stressed. Regardless of what the reason is and what level of stress is, that depends, that varies. But everyone goes through depression, anxiety, stress, mental illness, or even the likes of anger and isolation. Now, today I'm going to talk about how to get rid of these problems within 2 minutes and to self-care and re-energize yourself. Children could re-energize and get refreshed in their mind and feel good and feel energetic and get ready for the next, because we are in a very high society, very fast moving society. So within 2 to 3 minutes a person could re-energize themselves and become more active again. Mentally I'm talking about. Any person from the age of about 5 to 100 years old. Any age. So now the way we're going to re-energize ourselves and self-care ourselves is by focusing on one thing. It's by focusing ourselves in the mind to the center. Trying to find a center and to find ourselves. How we find ourselves, I'm just going to demonstrate now. And it will just take 2 to 3 minutes, that's all. So, to do that, I want you to take a seat, sit down, find a comfortable position. All you have to do, whatever makes you comfortable, just relax yourself, make yourself comfortable, and then after that, basically follow these instructions. You basically go as still as you can. You can keep your eyes shut or closed, whatever makes you comfortable and focused. Now what you're going to do is you're going to find your center. And when I say center, I mean you have to find yourself in your mind where you are. So you have to, now we will go through this exercise. You can sit down now on a chair and basically try to find yourself in your mind. Find out where your mind is. Now, like right now, I'm focusing my mind onto my shoulders. So my mind is now gone to my shoulders. So that's where my center is. Now I'm changing over my mind to my right shoulders. So my mind has gone to my right shoulders. Even though you can't see your mind, but you can feel your mind going to your shoulders. So now it's in the right shoulders. Now I'm taking my mind to my stomach. So I'm feeling my stomach now. Without physically touching my stomach, I can feel my stomach now. Now I'm taking my mind to my toes, my left toes. Without physically moving or doing anything, I can feel my mind is in my toes. I've taken my mind to my toes. Now I've taken my mind to my right toes. Now I've brought back my mind to the middle of my two eyes. So my mind is now to the middle of my two eyes. I can feel that my mind is in between my two eyes on the forehead. I'll keep it there for a moment. So this way now I have found my center. This is where my center is. Now, you don't need a lot of time to do this. By finding your center, by knowing yourself, by bringing yourself back to yourself, you get re-energized. And that this process, at any time, at any day, if a person feels angry, they could do this. They could just sit down and relax and find themselves where they are. And it's very quick to bring a person's mind and self back to themselves. That eliminates and takes them away from all the problems. That's why they get focused back to a center place. Now, by doing that, by finding your center is yourself here. This is all the problems surrounding it. Now, the problems could be, the first problem could be anger. We get really angry quite quickly. That anger could be caused by when we are driving and a person is done a U-turn where they shouldn't have and they've come across. So that way, if you keep to your center, you won't get angry. You'll eliminate that anger. So these are the problems around us, but if we find a center as quickly as we can, that way we eliminate and go away from that problem. This problem could be, a person could be suicidal. So if you find your center, you'll be protected. You'll feel protected. You won't defense. The other problems could be accidents. And it's not only, these are not only the problems, these are some of the things that we are protected from by finding our center. And it takes only maximum 5 minutes. And a person can do this at work or in school. Especially a lot of people are doing HSC and they get stressed, they get depression, they get anxiety, they feel isolated, they feel under pressure. All they need is 5 minutes to re-energize and to self-care. When a person does it correctly, they become focused, they are prevented from disasters. And even the worst, there's other things as well, things like relationship breakdown. You are protected from relationship breakdown. Now there's statistics to say there is so many problems surrounding us, but at any time we can re-energize or find peace or get active again or self-care ourselves by following this simple step that I said. So once again, every day, at any time, whether you're in the class in the class for children after when they finished a lesson, a class, when the teacher goes over, they could just sit down and find their center. Finding the center is finding yourself and bringing yourself back to yourself and keeping it to the body, because the body is always with us. We can't be without a body. So when the body is with us, you can just go. I'm not asking for you to focus on your toes or someone to focus on their forehead. You could focus anywhere, but bring your mind to your body. That way you are eliminating from all these issues, and you won't face stress, you won't face depression, you won't have anxiety, mental illness would go, you won't have anger problems, you won't feel isolated. So for today, that's all. Thank you very much for watching.